First off, you need to make sure that the person teaching the lessons is a true expert and that the lessons are high quality and that they're the real deal, so to speak. I've written a guide that lists the features that you want to look for in online lessons, as well as some red flags that you want to watch out for and avoid. That guide can be found on my website at reddesertviolin.com. But beyond that, there are some obvious advantages to online violin lessons. First and foremost is cost. The cost of online lessons tends to be a fraction of the cost of private in-person lessons. And if that's the only thing holding you back from pursuing your dream of playing violin, then I say wait no longer. Find some good online violin lessons, sign up, and get started. Another advantage to online lessons is the savings in travel time and cost. It's not at all unusual to travel an hour one way to a reputable violin teacher and an hour back. That's 2 hours out of your week. With my students, I suggest 30 minutes of practice time minimum daily. That's 4 days of practice time lost just in traveling. And beyond that, if you live really far away from a reputable teacher, it could just be cost prohibitive between the gas money and the time lost. It just becomes unreasonable at a certain point. Online violin lessons solves that problem. They're just right there in your own home. You don't have to travel anywhere. You barely have to get dressed. All you need is a good, fast internet connection. Another advantage is flexible payment options. Most online lessons allow you to use Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, any number of payment options. Another advantage is the flexibility in scheduling or non-scheduling. With a private teacher, you usually have a set day and a set time each week, and that's the time you've agreed to take with that teacher. If your teacher makes their living teaching private lessons, and you have an unforeseen circumstance come up and you have to cancel, you could eat the cost of that lesson. That's just how it works. Online lessons tend to be self-paced, which can prevent boredom, or maybe more importantly, can prevent stress. There's no falling behind, and if you're bored, you can plow ahead. It fits your lifestyle and can account for unforeseen events that always happen in life, as you know. Now let's address a few concerns that you may have about online lessons. A common one I hear is that online lessons are less effective. And normally I would say yes, that's true. But if you're not taking violin lessons just because of the affordability or distance issues, or maybe you're just too shy to face a private teacher face-to-face, you might as well start pursuing your dream and take online lessons and see how it goes. Furthermore, online lessons with Red Desert Violin, with me as the teacher, are more effective than many private teachers that I've seen. A lot of people out there are very good at making themselves sound important. They're very good at talking big and they sound very impressive. But when it comes down to it, they're just not that great of a teacher. Now on the flip side, if you have a chance to study with a top-notch teacher, I mean the real deal, they are maybe a successful performer, or they have a studio full of students who sound very, very good, then I say that's great. Go for it. Absolutely, you should study with them. Otherwise, give Red Desert Violin a try. Another concern people have about online lessons is, well, there's the tendency for online lessons to just take your money, send you on your way, and say good luck. With Red Desert Violin, that is not at all the case. I've structured my delivery method as a membership-style site because of the fact that I know that you're going to have lots of questions and you're going to need lots of support, and I want to provide that support. So with a monthly membership site, you have access to me, you have access to FAQs, frequently asked questions, you can participate in student forums. You basically have a whole community of people all studying the same material that you're studying, most of them having the same problems, and everybody cheering you on and helping you to succeed. You will also have a ton of help learning how to practice right and practice effectively using a tool that I've developed called the Practice Coach. It's a very unique feature, And I don't think anyone else even comes close to offering a feature like this. It's basically someone there to hold your hand while you practice. That someone is me, by the way. And I regularly set traps for you to see if I can catch you doing something that I've told you not to do. And before long, you will be focusing like a laser to avoid the traps that you know that I'm going to set for you. And you'll learn to practice efficiently and effectively, and it'll save you hours of practice time. So I hope I've answered some of your questions and addressed some of your concerns about online violin lessons. With that said, what are you waiting for? I'll see you on the inside.